Hey guys, welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Bruce and today I want to showcase the Centurion 7-1, the British tier 9 medium tank. Let's go! I recently acquired this 3D style and I have to say I really adore it. This is why I took out the Centurion onto the battlefield for some battles. The Centurion 7-1 is a fantastic tank, very fun to play. It has a superb turret armor, it has good mobility, a precise gun, and hash as its premium ammunition, which lets you boost your DPM to a phenomenal level. By the way, if you want to see my full review of this tank, then watch the video which is linked right here. In this video I want to showcase how you can make this tank work, so let's go. Now this tank is good at playing hull down. It has hash ammunition with which you can really boost the DPM. However, you cannot play vision games with this tank, so it's not the most versatile tank on tier 9. It is fun to play. It has a precise gun, although word of caution is that with all of the British tanks, especially the medium tanks, you have to try to fully aim in your shots, otherwise it will not work. Now on this map, on Pilsen, I want to go to the 8 lane. I want to load hash ammunition in order to punish the adversary light tank if he makes pressure and if he plays in the middle as well. I do not want to load the HE ammunition, although it has a decent pen of 105. Because if I will get engaged with the Badger 25T, then I will need this penetration. So that's why I'm loading hash as the first shell into my clip. The good thing here in the middle is I can play hull down, or I can fall back into cover basically. And I do not need to rely on playing vision games. So I want to... Okay, object 140 is playing super aggressively. Okay. Okay. I only hit the tracks, which is super unfortunate. That was super unfortunate. Okay. How about you guys lead the Indian Panzer? Nice. Okay. So... what else can we do? I think we will stay passively and cautiously. That's the first thing I would like to do. Of course, 97 alpha damage with expensive hash ammunition is not what you want to see. Maybe I can help the object 140. Okay, he pens. I do not pen. I call this one extremely bad RNG. If you ask me, I do not know what happened. Here you go, and he finishes him off. Nice. Nice play. Centurion 1 actually falls back, which is understandable. 121B is on the 0 lane. And you know what? I do not want to risk too much. I want to fall back. Question is, what can we do? Maybe... there you go. Maybe one shot onto the bad chat. Nice. Okay. Adversary light tank is out of the game, which is good. Okay, here you go. Here you go. I want to eliminate the Centurion 1 out of the game. There you go. And I think best way to make more damage is to follow the object 140 into the middle. That's what I need to do. And I want to play hull down, because that's what the Centurion 7-1 is all about. So let's see. I need to hurry up. And I need to fully aim in my shots in order to hit my shots. So let's advance. Here you go. That's what he after all deserved, right? Fully aimed in. You can hit your shots with the Centurion 7-1. Now I need to hurry up to make an additional shot. Let's see. There you go. And can we get the kill shot? No, we cannot. But there are two. There are still two medium tanks in the game. Plus we have the speed advantage on our side compared to our heavy tanks, so we can simply move in and hopefully get some more damage onto the Cobra. Of course, yeah, Char Future 4 will be arriving at the adversary tank's position first, and then, yep, Object 140 is making the kill shot. So, but I think overall not the worst result in the Centurion 7-1. Not the best map for this tank, and so that is how it is. But I think this first game showed what this tank is all about. It's not about playing vision games. It's about playing hull down. It's about fully aiming in your shots. It's about using hash ammunition in order to boost your DPM if the situation allows. It's also about your HE ammunition with 105mm of pen. And then, yeah, that's what this tank is all about. The standard ammunition is, of course, superb with 268mm of penetration. It's not the fastest tank either, but a tank which can really work if you play it hull down. So Westfield is a good example. In this tank, I do not want to go to the 0 lane and to the K0 position simply because my view range is lackluster, my speed is lackluster compared to light or medium tanks. But I can play hull down, and that's what I want to do. So I want to help my heavy tanks on the C4, C3 position. It will take a while until I arrive at this position, however, then I am in basically the perfect position for this tank. So that's what I want to do. And by the way, don't you think that this 3D style is really, really nice? I have to say, I adore this 3D style. It's fantastic. Yeah. Anyway, so I leave this flank to tanks which are more mobile, like the GSO 1006-7, of course the light tanks. And then I want to brawl hull down against the adversary heavy tanks. That's what I want to do in the Centurion 7-1, because I think this is what this tank is made for. Let's see how it goes, and let's see where we can go. Here you go. Object 752 is one of the better tier 9 premium tanks, if you ask me. And now what TD do? They have a Foch 155 with super poor gun handling. And I think it is time to make a bit of pressure, if you ask me. That's what I said. If you do not fully aim in your shots, then you will not hit with this tank. That's just how the medium tanks of the British Sector line are designed. That's just what it is. But no worries. We will continue to fight. We will use our mobility in order to relocate. As I just saw, the Foch 155 is also evading out of the position. This is good, because now we can go into this position right here. And we have won the heavy lane, although we have lost the medium lane. Now we want to go into this position and there you go, nice. He didn't even spot me, which is nice. There you go. EBR will soon spot, which is nice. And you know what? I will also make pressure towards a position where I can hide and place somewhat hull down. So let's see how it goes. Here you go. That's my spotting damage. There you go. Didn't even make the kill shot. Nice. Nice. So artilleries of the adversary team have relocated way too late. There you go. In my opinion, yep, the light tank, the EBR, could make more pressure. I'm now spotted, so I can certainly not make more pressure. Dude, go ahead. You're the fastest tank on the battlefield. Here you go. That's what I want to see. That's not what I want to see. I think I'm still spotted, so I shouldn't mess around too much. I think... There you go. Is he behind cover? Huh. Yeah, so I think this tank has fallen behind cover. But our EBR is still full HP, so why doesn't he simply drive out into the open? Because he's full HP after all. Okay, Manticore will soon do the job. Meanwhile, let's do a blind shot onto this position. There you go. As soon as I take a shot, I'm spotted, so Why does this tank not advance like this? I don't get it. He's full HP. He has the fastest tank. He can simply make turns left, right, center. And he will not get shot. Simply because he is too fast. Don't get it. Dude, simply advance. Where's the problem? Huh. Dude, simply advance, you're still full HP.
Moving to support you.
Unbelievable. So what can we do? What can we do if this tank, if our two light tanks simply do not advance? And by the way, two light tanks at the same place simply do not make any sense. What a misplay by our light tanks. But nothing what we can do. We could fall back. We could try to fall back and go into the cap. That's actually what we could do. I think those tanks will not make pressure in this game. So you know what? Let's simply... Okay, no, he's advancing. He's not. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What's going on? What is going on? Okay, so if nothing is happening in this game, we'll simply follow the Manticore and simply go into the cap. That's what we want to do. That is what we simply want to do. If this thing does not advance, then that's basically the only thing we can do. Make cap pressure onto the adversary team. It's not the best game, not the most interesting game, of course, but that's what we need to do in order to win the game, and then at least this game is over and we can go into the next game. There you go. All right. $1,200 damage is of course not a decent result on tier 9, but that's how it is. Nothing what we can do about it. We won the heavy lane alongside with our heavy tanks, and that's basically what the Centurion 7-1 is all about. Nice. Actually, we hit a blind shot. I think maybe the Concept 5. Yeah, we hit this tank. Nice. And caused 458 damage. Nice. Nice high roll onto this tank. But let's see how good our EBR performed and how good this player is. Well, actually, it's not a bad player, so I do not know why this tank player did not advance. Anyway, let's simply rush into the next battle. Of course, the dream scenario for this tank is a map where you can play hull down and a top tier scenario. So we are in a top tier scenario. We do not have any arty. The question is, can we play hull down on this map? I think, well, yes. The question is, do we go to the city and help play the city, or do we go to this position and play hull down? And I think the first play that I want to make is I want to go to the city and have our team to either win the city or to help our team to win the 0 lane by sniping across this side, or across the map, I should say. Where is it? Where is it? I think I want to play. No. Oh, dude, I wanted to play in this position, but okay. Yeah. I need to play in this position actually, because otherwise... So if there's a tank on this... Nice, that's the shell velocity of this tank. Excellent, the shell velocity is excellent. However, now, as our light tank has been taken out of the game, which is... very bad, if you ask me. Let's make a blind shot. But now, of course, this side is not worth it anymore. Let's see what we can do. So now I want to relocate and support my team on the right-hand side of the map. So let's see. Guard is having trouble against the KPZ-50T, which is understandable. Okay. We need to play defensively because the object 430 has... Nice, we bounce a shot. Whoop. Oh, not the best driving, but you can evade out of this situation if you simply follow the... Nice. Nice. Nice shot. So the gun is actually super precise. You only have to fully aim in your shots. That's the thing you have to do. That's what you have to do in this tank. The game doesn't look too good, to be quite honest. And I think we have to evade out of this situation. Question is, what do we do? What do we do? I think huge misplay was from our light tank. Actually, not a misplay, but for some reason he was taken out too early in the game. And so... We missed this shot, which is very unfortunate. And also not very helpful. We also missed this shot, which is also not helpful at all. Has this tank been taken out of the game? Yes, it has. So I think we will soon have to be... We'll soon have to defend our base. So, you know what? Let's knock down a tree. That's not good. That is not good. There's the defender. Nice. He's now spotted us, but he has a poor gun handling. Yep. Yep. We can give him one in return, which is good. And now we can at least play hull down against him, which is good. Good. And we can make at least some more damage. Yeah, okay, no chance against an hull down KPZ. 50 T, so 1900 damage, not the worst result. However, in my opinion, nothing what we can do. Yeah, I do not know what I could have done better in this game. Let's simply move into the next game. A decisive point was our ELC even 90, which has been taken out of the game at the beginning of the game. However, that's simply how it is, and now the adversary team will win the game simply by capping, which is fine, and we'll simply go into the next game afterwards. So Centurion 7-1, in my opinion, a decent tank, fun to play, not the most versatile medium tank on tier 9. However, and that is mainly because you cannot play the vision game with this tank due to its lackluster camo value. It's also not the fastest tank, however it carries quite some armor, and you can play hull down with this tank, which is a strength of its own, making this tank stronger in a brawling situation on a ridge line compared to other tanks. We even made a blind shot, so we have 2300 damage, which is fine. However, it's not a versatile tank per se. So one more game with the Centurion Action X. Airfield is once again not the best map for this tank. We are not lucky concerning the matchmaking today. So what can we do? We have 3 light tanks on each side. 3 light tanks on each side. You know what? I would love to play the balcony, however... the question is, am I fast enough? Am I sitting in a fast enough tank? And I'm not sure about it. I will simply try it. Let's see, what tanks do they have? They have a Kunze Panzer. Do they have like fast heavy tanks? Please do not block me. Like, this would seriously be the worst thing you could do, Mr. T56. I think I'm simply not fast enough. So this is a drawback of this tank. You are simply not fast enough in this tank. Okay. This tank is safe. We are not. So nothing what we can do. Plus the map is of course like one of the worst ones for this tank, I would believe. Nothing what we can do. Maybe we can try some blind shots. This was not a hit. And we even we were even not spotted, so this was also not a hit. Tiger 2 is making pressure. Okay. Wish I would sit in this position right now. I think it's simply not worth it. So what can we do? What else can we do in this game? That's the TVP T5051. Griller's over there. I want to cross and hopefully not take damage. No, what? I want to go to the middle. Hopefully not get a shot. Okay. Right. Right. Where did this shot come from? We can make some pressure here. And help the team to win the middle. He has to fall back, which is good. Okay. Now our team can advance, which is nice. I do not want to eat a shot from the... Okay, he's fallen back. He has fallen back, so... I didn't want to eat a shot from the tank destroyer sitting over there. Okay. This game is not developing to my favor, I should say. Okay. What can I do? You're shitting me. You're fucking shitting me. You're fucking shitting me. Okay, ELC is not advancing whatsoever and we're losing this freaking game. We're losing this freaking game due to nobody making anything except heavy tanks making too much pressure and dying in the middle. Plus our oooBRUCEooo is not making anything. ELC even is not making anything. Nice. Okay. I think we cannot do anything because if we push here, we get shredded by the Stritzwagen. If we... Maybe we can take a shot onto the... Here you go. That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to see. That's good. However, we cannot move out into the open simply because we will get killed by the Stritzwang. That's the problem. So once again, not the best map for the Centurion 7-1. Airfield is in general a map which cannot be played offensively because the offensive team loses. That's how it is. Maybe we can peek out like this. Okay. Maybe the problem is I cannot simply load premium ammunition with this tank because the premium ammunition is hash and it doesn't have a better penetration value. So that's the problem. Splits, okay. Nice. Yep. Cannot pen. So what else can we do? No, nothing what we can do. So 8 to 10, we're actually losing this game. Scorpion G is making pressure, but that's now stupid. That's now simply stupid. How can we win this game? That's the question that I want to solve. Okay. They're now making pressure, which is okay. Tiger 2 is making pressure. I'm now in a stupid location. Question is, I think I want to fall back. I think I want to completely fall back into a very strong position now. Question is, nice. Okay. Good player. Okay. Nothing what we could do because our team was overconfident, pushed out, and on airfield the team which pushes out is the team that loses, like in 99% of the time. So nothing what we could do. We were in a crossfire situation and we just lost the game. Okay, so yeah, Centurion 7-1 on the right map with the right team, an extremely strong tank. on such a map with such a team, a very poor tank and one with, yeah, a little too, let's say, lackluster outcome. So nothing what we can do, at least if you ask me, in my opinion. That's just how it is. ELC even 90 will of course lose the game. Nothing what he can do because he's now fighting against multiple tanks. That's just how it is, and after all, the adversary tanks can also simply cap and thereby win the game. That's just how it is. So yeah, too many bad players on our side, and that's why we lost the game. And the Centurion 7-1 actually did not help in such a matchmaking, but then again, Airfield is such a poorly designed map that if you do not know what you are doing, i.e. if you have lots of players who are simply pushing out, then you will lose the game. Because you will get outnumbered, because players who advance will get taken out. That's just how it is. Overall, the Centurion 7-1, do I recommend this tank? Absolutely. Do I recommend the tech tree? Absolutely. It is a very, very decent tech tree line. It leads to a very decent tier 10 tank. The Centurion Action X. Let's see. Yeah, look at those players. Look at those players. Look at the T95. Look at the Stritzwan K. Skoda T56, such a bad player. Such a bad player. Playing an OP tank and getting such a result is simply not from this world. Okay. Yeah, Stritzwan could farm like all of our team. So could the Jagdpanzer E100, and then that's it. That's the poor map design of this map. Like those camper tanks, they can make the game, okay? And our team advanced, so that's how it is. But extremely bad map design, extremely bad team. The tech tree of this tank is really nice, like one of the best tier 10 tanks in the game. A very fun tier 9 tank, a very strong one, I would say. Not the most versatile, as I just said, and as you saw in the previous games. A bit lackluster, however, you can play hull down with this tank, and then it also works. Good tier 7 tank. Extremely nice tier 6 tank, and also a good tier 5 tank. So I can really recommend this line. It's one of the best medium tank tech tree lines overall in World of Tanks. And yeah, that was it about the Centurion 7-1. Alright guys, that was it for today with the video about the Centurion 7-1. What do you think about this tank? Do you like it? Do you think it is fun to play? How do you like this 3D style? Just leave a comment in the comment section down below. And as always, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. This really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. If you find this video extremely helpful, then feel free to support me via Super Thanks. This way you can make a one-time donation. You just have to click this button underneath the video. If you adore this channel and you want to consistently support me, then consider subscribing to my channel or become a member, once again with the click of a button underneath the video. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time in another World of Tanks video.